the foundation of Nigeria is a fraud. None of our ancestors, there is no Yoruba man they can tell me was on the table when they created that contraption called Nigeria in 1899. We weren't at the table. George Goldie was the one who put this together, and then in 1914 they now backed it up with the name called Nigeria by Flora Shaw. We weren't there. This was an imposition. We played no part. The blood of our ancestors was spilled in creating that construction called Nigeria. And that's the reality you need to understand. So when they tell you to pray for Nigeria, what are you praying for? You're praying for your blood for the suffering of our fathers to never be redeemed by us. That's what you're praying for. Nigeria is, from day one, it's been about enslaving us in our own land. And it continues to be so. We need to dismantle contraption Nigeria. We have to dismantle it. It is a fraud from top to bottom. He has not done any of us any good whatsoever. He has never done any of us any good whatsoever. It has enslaved us. It has impoverished us. It has forced us to flee from our own land for safety. And we're not actually safe. We're not actually safe abroad. But many people don't realize that. You think you're safe. It's an illusion. Because you're not among your own people reaching your true potential. You're not. That's the reality of what we're faced with. So when we're saying what we're saying here, we're not sort of saying this as a throwaway comment. This is a fact. You are not safe when you're abroad. If you think,
cities nowhere, the fraud.
Yes, my brother.
The fraud is across the board. There was a statement released by the United States government with regard to the security, about the insecurity that is going to happen around Abuja. And then you hear Mazi telling the Supreme Court that releasing Nnamdi Kanu will cause insecurity in the southeast, which in the Biafra land, they are the ones that caused the insecurity by importing soldiers from all over to come and attack the Biafra land. They are still attacking, they are still bombing. And when you are bombing, you still had the Nnamdi Kanu. So they have failed to link Nnamdi Kanu to their atrocities, but rather when they are trying to enforce their genocide, which they didn't finish in the 70s, they are saying that holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will help them maintain peace and security. How is that going to happen when they are the ones that are responsible for the insecurity? How is that going to happen?
Indeed.
I mean,
yes. It's never going to happen. It is. You see, all of this now. Gumi is walking around. The Miyetti Allah people who are supporting terrorists are walking around. There's so many of the terrorists are now pardoned inside our army. 38,000 was one of the figures I got the last time. It's probably more than that now. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that the army is more than half, 50% terrorists now. Don't be surprised, because the government have not, for 1 second, they have not put any of the terrorists in a court of law and charged them. They haven't. They have all been pardoned. This has been going on for 10 years, 10 plus more years. They talked about, we're going to have elections. Those of you talking about elections, didn't they talk about that they were still Nigerian officials in Niger, registering Nigerian people as Nigerians, and you're talking about you're going to have a free and fair election. He beggars belief. He beggars belief.
It's very, very disgusting as to what is happening, and we must be able to point out to the people what is going on, and there's too much willing to understand what we are saying. Because now when we say something, they go back and indulge in politics. They do the worst. I sent you something with regard to Atiku. I don't know if you did have that.
Yes, Atiku said that that it's now time for the North. Something about along the lines of something is now time for the North that they're not this is meant to be the presidency for North. That the Northerners should vote for the North for the presidency. And I'm standing there thinking,
and not vote to any Oduduwa or any Igbo person.
Exactly. And that is your one Nigeria. When somebody going for presidency is telling his own people to only vote for Northerners, that's your one Nigeria. That's your one Nigeria. And somebody it's time we woke up. We have been so brainwashed with all manner of lies. The constitution is a fraud. All of this religion that they're putting in front of you is to distract you. We have got to go back and answer our ancestral ways, because that is the path and way for us to get back alive. I know some people will not like me saying this, but that's the reality. Everything that have been brought to us, when a religion brought to you by the colonials is nothing other than a way to ensure you remain enslaved. Let me say that again. A religion brought to you, given to you by the colonials who enslaved you and stopped you from following your ancestors, is all to ensure you remain enslaved and you never regain your land. That's the plain fact. That is the plain fact. And the evidence of what I'm saying is what we are suffering right now. Look at the churches. A pastor will tell you, Pastor Solomon, pray, God is everything else. But him as a pastor is walking around in a bulletproof car to save his own life. If he believes so much in that God, why did he not walk around without any bulletproof car? That's what we mean. It's a fraud. The whole entire structure is a fraud. However way you want to look at this, my people. And we are calling on you. We are saying what is happening to Nnamdi Kanu and many others. There are many other people who are in jail who should not be in jail. Many. Nnamdi Kanu is one that they cannot hide. There are many other people that have been illegally jailed. And as we're talking now, do you know that people are being killed because of the so-called useless election they're fighting? The people are being killed right now. Opponents are being killed. It was said on TV last night that the people are being targeted and being beaten up. And somebody talked about some people being arrested and all of this nonsense. Tell me, is that a democracy? If we were a true democracy, would that be happening? Does that happen in the US? Does it happen in the UK? Every time there's elections, so I want to kill. Is that what is happening in the UK? I just want to know, is that what's happening in France? Is that what's happening in the US? Or Canada? Or Spain? Or Germany? Is that what is happening? Because it is not what is happening. That is not democracy. What I'm telling you, and I'm stating this categorically, that constitution, 1999 constitution, it was enforced upon you by General Abdusalami, whatever we want to take his name, in 1999, without the consent of we the people. And that is the basis upon which we're saying that we are entitled and we need to empower people that we have to go for self-determination. Remember, anybody talking about secession, remind them to be truthful to themselves and ask them, is Nigeria working? Before you talk to me about secession, is Nigeria working? The flood is the flood that is currently in over 50% of the land in Nigeria. Is that my imagination? Over 50% of that land is flooded. And the money meant for building the dams to protect the people is looted. There's no 24/7 electricity in your useless one Nigeria. There is no health care. All of the people who are supposed to be your leaders, they come abroad. So you tell me, when I'm asking for self-determination, it's a secession. Seceding from what? What am I seceding from? From poverty. From the poverty that you replaced my people. Is that what you're telling me? So when you talk about
even if you're asking for it, there's a reason why things are not moving well. Things are not the way they're supposed to be. And for the fact that they are not the way they're supposed to be, you must look for something that is good for you and your people. The Arevas are looking for something good for them and their people, and they are doing it at your expense.
Indeed.
Then why can't?
Indeed.
Then why is it a crime?
Indeed.
Why is it a crime? And they want to associate you with violence. And when they say separatists, then they want to say you're fighting you're fighting to separate. Yes, you are logically fighting, not with weapons. You are using the brain to say, these are the things we don't want, these are the things that are not in our favor, because you have been enslaving us with the aid of the white man, the British. So we are fed up and we don't want it to continue. Let's give our audience a chance to call in as we talk. If any of them
please.
To say they can.
The
call number is +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. This is a program, Radio Biafra USA with Citizen AY and Mazi Alozie. So you all have seen the proceedings at the Supreme Court. And then the general mistreatment of human beings in the name of Nigeria and their false constitution. So if you have anything to say, you will call and we address your questions. So, citizen, back to the flood. They were blaming the Cameroon, but they forgot that somebody saw the Kainji Dam. That Kainji Dam was the culprit. They didn't want to call Kainji Dam, they shifted it to Cameroon, but they forgot that there was somebody that was at Kainji Dam and videoed it as it was happening. The initial report pointed finger to Kainji Dam and the video. And now they are blaming Cameroon. Even if they blame Cameroon, and Cameroon is a sovereign country, and they do what they want to do. Your interest is the interest of your people. If the interest of your people is paramount, do everything to protect it. But since you fail to do that, that means you don't care about your people. If you don't care about your people, then why would you remain as a government? Call your name and where you calling from.
Speak up, please. Speak up. Can I hardly hear you?
Mazi, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's good to have you. It's good to have you once again. My name is Desmond and I'm calling from Italy, Mazi Alozie.
Welcome.
Yes. Mazi, you see what is going on, talking about the court cases. It's very obvious that the world can now say that Nigeria is a lawless country, as we have been saying, and it's now very clear to all. But there is one way I want to drive this. I want Biafrans all over the world to take note of this. That, you see, sometimes tyranny is something that is common in the world. And it is also the people that is going to fight tyranny and stop that tyranny. Biafrans must understand that the time that is upon us now is the time for us to do whatever thing we can do to secure the unconditional release of our leader and take our freedom. The good thing is that we have been able to do a lot of things to bring to the note of the world, and nobody, no international body, no state department, no Commonwealth office, no United Nations office, no human rights body, no international criminal court that will say that they don't know the plight of Biafra and they don't know the plight of our leader. And it is very, very obvious that the Fulani terrorist Nigeria government are hell-bent in disobeying this order, and we have to do everything to compel them to obey court order, because that's what we have to do. Now, the point is that we are hearing they say they are upholding ruling for the application of the federal government. I'm seeing a news this afternoon from the Punch newspaper that the Court of Appeal uphold our leader freedom, that he denied the application for stay of execution by the federal government. Though we don't know, because it's an unconfirmed report, but our lawyers have not said that to us. As I can say, they said they are waiting for ruling as they will be communicated to. So we don't know the actual, because Punch is their newspaper. So for the Punch to carry such news, I don't know. But the point I want to make is that Nigeria government will have to force them to release our leader, and we will take our freedom. And the time is now. And how are we going to do that, Biafra? We can see what they are doing. Burning trucks that were bringing goods to Biafra land in order to uphold their economical strangulation of our region, to make things difficult for our people, which is common to the... Am I coming as well?
Yeah, but it's noisy.
Yes.
I think something is wrong with your ear. It's kind of scratchy.
Okay. Am I okay? Am I clear? Am I clear now?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they are trying to tow a part of 1967 to 70, but this time in another dimension. So we should understand this has been their ploy, as they've been testing all what they want to do right from time. But this time, Chukwu Abiyama is going to defeat them. So what I want to encourage Biafra is for us to continue to support ESN, because we know if our bushes are not clear, our land will not be safe. And we have to clear our bushes of their Fulani terrorists. There have been militaries are all over our roads, blocking our roads, humiliating our people, arresting, kidnapping, harvesting the organs of our people. And it is also our responsibility to stop them. We can no longer hide while we are dying. They are killing our people. They are committing atrocities in our land. They are doing... Fulani is just doing what they want in our land, and we cannot allow it to continue. And it is high time we have to stop them. So our people must understand, all these things, if you all end in one thing, all face me, I face you, you hold your gun, I hold my gun. So we must support our men on ground. So what I'm saying is I'm encouraging Biafrans anywhere you are. You have to support ESN, we have to defend the land of Biafra, and we have to face Fulani. Because this time around, nobody is coming to help Fulani. Even Britain will not come to help Fulani. Or else you and them will die. No Europe will not come to help Fulani. Nobody will come to help them this time around. It is only we and them. What we are doing is to fulfill all righteousness. And at the end of the day, nobody will say, why didn't you wait for Supreme Court to decide? Why didn't you wait for this one to happen? That is all what we are doing. Because we have won. Chukwu Abiyama has given us victory, and we are going to uphold it. As the army of Chukwu Okike, as the armies of heaven, we are going to uphold our victory. Anything they like, let them do. Unconditional release of our leader and a referendum. Because what is going to happen, you cannot destroy the will of a determined people by guns and bullets. This thing Fulani is doing is going to bring problems. It's bringing, and it's going to cause havoc. I want to encourage Biafrans to be prepared, because we cannot continue to take this. It is too much, and moreover, why is even the court of appeal entertaining these people with this their stupidity? You give a judgment, and they come again, say they want to apply for self-execution. You are listening to them. Why? You will tell them to go and pay your judgment first before you listen to them. That's how it's done. And Fulani, everybody is allowing Fulani to make ridicule of them in that country they call Nigeria. They are just allowing Fulani to make ridicule of them. And this is unacceptable. We cannot do this. And we have to fight it, and we have to stop it. This time around, nobody is going to help Fulani. Everybody will be on their own. Since Fulani want to match with Biafrans, we will match with them. We will know where it's going to end. So Biafrans all over the world will have to continue to support ESN, whatever place we are, whatever thing you do. You should know that if you are not putting your finance, it's not a matter of telling me that, oh, I am supporting some boys at home. Oh, I buy a quarter for this one. No. This is a general defense of the land of Biafra. You can assist people individually. It's a welcome development, because our people are suffering. Our people are being strangulated economically. So you can assist. But then, in the defense of the land of Biafra, you have to support ESN through the right means approved by HODDOS, so that we can be able collectively to support our men on ground to defend the land of Biafra. And it's our responsibility, and we have to do it. So having said this, I'm going to go ahead now to give out our numbers for Biafrans in Europe and also Biafrans in America, for them to call, and they will be directed on the appropriate channel to support ESN. If you're a Biafran, you are in Europe, you can see what is going on. It is your responsibility to support ESN. These numbers are from IPOB National Body, done by IPOB National Coordinator of Italy, and it is for you to call and you'll be directed on the appropriate channel to support ESN. Your country of domicile does not matter because you can get these numbers on WhatsApp or on Signal. And the first number is +39 35100 46055. This is IPOB National Coordinator number in Italy. And the second is +39 371 3044902. This is IPOB National PRO number in Italy. If you call any of them, you're a Biafran, you are in Europe. Remember, this is military period. People will be traveling and we must secure our land. If you are going to travel from Europe to home, you want to go and come back alive, you must support ESN. If you are not supporting ESN and you are planning to travel, please, I urge you to think again, because the gods of the land might be angry with you, because anybody who is not supporting ESN this time is not helping what we are doing. And then, so they will direct you on the appropriate channel to support ESN. Call on WhatsApp or Signal Biafrans in Europe. And for Biafrans in America also, we have Dr. Tina, also known as Dr. Money, and the number is +1 682 552 3333. I'll call again, +1 682 552 3333. Dr. Tina, known as Dr. Money, for Biafra in the continent of America, anywhere you are, you can get her on WhatsApp or Signal, and she will direct you on the appropriate channel to support ESN. Thank you very much, Mazi Alozie, and Elohim bless.
Thank you. Call her your name and where you calling from.
Yes, Deda Alozie.
Welcome. Go ahead.
Deda Alozie, I'm greeting you from the land of Biafra. Good evening, Deda Alozie, and good evening, citizen AY.
Good evening. Good evening, brother. Good evening. Good to hear from you.
Good evening, citizen AY. Yeah, thank you for the good work that you are doing. The good work that you are doing. May Chukwokika Abiyama continue to strengthen you, AY. And our lovely father, our lovely veteran, Dr. Mazi Alozie. Citizen AY, you know that Mazi Alozie is a great man.
Yes,
Mazi Alozie.
absolutely.
Bless Mazi Alozie, and for him to bless his people. And Mazi Alozie is doing the work of Chukwokika Abiyama. He's blessing his people.
Yes.
So Chukwokika Abiyama must bless him. And I thank my leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Hamadike. I pray for him. Anybody, any woman, any man thinking death for my leader, may death follow you and your generation. In the name of Chukwokika Abiyama.
He said,
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is something. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a Nwa Ogbubando. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is. Nwa Ogbubando. He is a God sent from Chukwokika Abiyama. Nnamdi Kanu is a God, so we know that they cannot stop him. Citizen, you know what is happening in the zoo. What is happening in the zoo is very, very disgusting. What is happening in the zoological republic called Animal Kingdom, called Nigeria, which is fraud. Nigeria
is a fraud. From top to bottom.
It's a fraud. It's a big fraud. It's a heavy fraud on the people, on the indigenous people. But some of them, they don't know. Because you know, citizen AY, we are talking about the corpses that is floating on the water. The corpses are there floating. People houses are down. So many people is dead. But some foolish idiots, they are still shouting of one Nigeria. They are still shouting P2B. What will P2B do for you? How can P2B repair Nigeria? Tell me, where will P2B start from? Where will he start from?
Exactly.
Where is P2B going to start from? Can somebody tell me where? And P2B, has he told you how he's going to? How will P2B make it of this? From which angle will P2B make it? From which angle? Can somebody tell me from which angle?
It's a lie. It is a lie.
Nigeria is a mess. It's a mess. It's absolutely, Nigeria is a joke. Come on.
Yeah.
Why is it that people don't want to open their useless eyes to see what is going on? Why? Why is black? You know, citizen NY, you just tell me now about how many tons of gold that the Chinese are stealing from Nigeria and Ghana. Black people,
yes.
When will you people wake up? I want to ask black people.
Exactly.
Black people, when will you wake up? When will you wake up? For how long? For how long will the enemies, will the so-called people that gave you Bible, for how long will they be giving you Bible and they are still killing you? And you are still sleeping.
Yes.
Africans, for how long? How long will you continue to sleep? African Africans, the indigenous people of Africa, how long will they continue to sleep? Can they see the evil going on in this room? Can they see what is going on in Africa? Look at how Africa
exactly.
And black people, they are still running around in their idiocy. Why? I'm asking them. Why won't Africa wake up and fight for their freedom? And they cannot stop us. I want to tell them, they can never ever stop their freedom. They can never ever stop Oduduwa freedom. They can never ever stop the freedom of the indigenous people in that contraction called the zoological animal kingdom. They can never ever stop it. And nobody can stop the release of Mazi Alozie. He must be released unconditionally. You know, we can't beg the Jew. We cannot we cannot beg the Jew. Rather, we will take what belongs to us. Because freedom belongs to us. Because freedom is given by Chukwokika Abiyama. And we must take it by fire, by force. If our enemies, if they like it, if they do not like it, we must take our freedom. This nonsense, enough is enough. Africans should rise up. Enough is enough. Man, thank you for the good work that you people are doing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, it's well said. There is nothing we can. I can't even add anything more to what he said there. It's absolutely right. And we just need our people to wake up. And those of you that can contribute. Those of you that can take action on ground, please. We need to start working together to protect ourselves. This is about the coming generation.
Now my brother that just got now on dead. One of them can see that Alozie got by flight to let our London. That's why my brother.
Yes, my brother, how are you doing?
Mazi Alozie 7 and 8 and every woman be. There can't be upon you. Remain consistent. That is number one.
Yes.
Do you know that this Nigeria is the center of wealth to the whole world?
Yes.
And we, as we suffer here, now pretend they enjoy.
Yes, sir.
Now
yes, sir.
America they enjoy them. All of them work over 3M. Now that they want to jail our leader. But they should understand that our leader is the thing that is the end of the whole world. It's the savior of Malami. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You see our leader. That's the number it's your own savior. You say this, all these idiots, all these idiots leaders, all of them here in Nigeria, all of them, now this, can't check. The president of Nigeria is completely pushed up. What is disgrace to this generation? What is disgrace?
Yes, sir.
And the Biafra, we went to Biafra. Director, we already go. All these our governors, both people that see the system, that with the West Fund, we go catch all of them, they're not again. You tell our only person for Biafra life. When I went to Yoruba, when I get leaders, because so you don't process, study and get common sense. But our own BH, you know what I say, they say they are the candidate will be ready to get first. That's just leaders. We want to make that Alozie die. That Alozie can go fly to let out. I come, I come, I come. The one cannot say that. God can be this wonderful God. That I want to give a message out now. They want to get to lock. Says make me wait to Biafra. The highest stubborn race on this earth. No, it's carrying on so that they go take the law through IPO, through DUS, and through the DTK to them to learn how to be disciplined. But that's the ticket to them. So come and see them. Then I pray in Exodus chapter 39. Exodus chapter 39 from verse 1 to end. And Tobit chapter 11 from verse 1 to end. And the same Tobit chapter 12. From verse 20, the homecoming. Then Square them and did it to Tobit. He saw Tobias went to the journey, he fine. I came back. Then I think about the study. Then I look at Tobias was the time that he started to call Tobit. Guys, check. Go pastor, and the Jadama. I don't want to say I like the guy. Hey, why?
Yes, my brother.
No, now, our God. The only God where we get, and this God where get this one. Now we've been through that. My name is Okechukwu Eshikoa. I'm from Omawa, Oluprep in Biafra land. And I come from Aba Province. The Idea Health Facility. And I make that to lock, say better than the time is Savior. I can tell you. Plus, it doesn't come. I don't see that they watch us, they are with us. Natural is that we just stuff. They don't carry, they don't finish money. Nigeria money don't finish. But and then why? That's in the book, make you know, then I make you always be connect the people go. So that you know, to become righteous nation as that God of heaven and earth may be. And practical traditional culture. You see how we start? If they use this opportunity, but if Allah will stop, we remember saying their God is there. And they remember, because me, when you can switch, I did for my own call for. Anyway,
yes, sir.
We full about our leader, we be there. Malam get to rock. You see, Malam, he get to rock. But I say, then I think that Malam get to rock. Malam, in fact, okay, when the question then I what I want you to, that's why. Then it's a Sunday and I like I get the Charang and Patamo, Patani Land on gas. I then get ticket to the market. Then I'm the Carlo, the crown of an phone. Catalan also put in letter in Nana hand. And then you go to put the car down. Sit an airplane, run airplane. Nature, Lord, enough.
Thank you, my brother.
Hello, Daddy, good evening.
Welcome here. Morning from here, welcome.
Thank you so much. Uncle AY, I greet you from the land of Biafra. And
good afternoon, my brother.
Yeah, it's really connecting us together as Soduzwa and Biafrans. I love you so much.
Yes.
You know, there's something really cuddling down here that I came to realize. You see, to them who are so religious, it takes only one who is found among the congregation to acknowledge and believe what the man standing at the pulpit says than what my father tells me, or maybe what my mother tells me. So now, a few minutes ago, I got to have a little conversation with a good friend of mine within two. So he was telling me, hey, forget that. I know about Ududua, I know about Ariwa. I said, what are you talking about? He said, yes, I know about those things. I know about a jaw that he is from a jaw, but he doesn't know what I'm talking about, Biafra. So I just want to ask you one question. You know, most of our brothers have been living in illusion or have been, you know, deceived into believing that the Biafra has been an impediment to their happiness, to their future, to their whatever aspiration on earth. But now I want to ask you a question, which I want you to answer it like what I retraced from the beginning. It is when a foreigner tells a Yoruba person who he is in this ecological Nigeria that the Yoruba man will begin to believe, or Igbo man, or Biafra, or Dudua, whichever thing they call themselves within, because I'm getting angry this time. Now, the question is this: who spilled out the oil in Ogoni land? Is it an Igbo person? I just want to know who spilled out. Is it Igbo? Is it Yoruba? Is it Ududua or Ariwa? Who did this in the Ogoni land? Who did it? Because I think the person has to hear something before he believes. Because I told him first and foremost that this man is not Igbo. It's not has nothing to do with anything called Biafra for now. But he's a Yoruba man talking. So I want you to just tell me the truth. Is it the Yoruba man that spilled the oil in Ogoni land, or Igbo or Hausa? Just help me out on this.
For me, I don't have that answer, I will be honest with you. But what I will say is that in the contraction called Nigeria, somebody somewhere is colluding with the people. And if you only have to look at how many people have got positions in NNPC. Majority of them, the Medicare, all of these people, they own all of these places. So if they use a man as a front, whoever they use as a front, rest assured that the people in government know about the looting of our oil. So if you focus on one man, you're making. I don't think that's the right way to look at it. You need to look at the system. There is a system that is allowing that man to do what he's doing. So if you just say that man alone, the system is still in place. So that's how I would look at it myself, if you ask me. And they like us to blame one person.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, they like us to blame one person, but I think we need to actually look at the entire system and understand that it's been designed to enslave us, to take away what is ours. And it's when we stand together collectively and take back what is ours, and then begin to improve our lives, that we can make that difference. Trying to say one person or what the other, and they are using that as a way to divide us. We need to really understand that. We are all leaders in this struggle.
You are correct on that, because an oil thief is an oil thief, and when they come to steal, they come in various categories. Like it can be a Yoruba man plus an Igbo man plus they are thieves. Okay, when if their luck runs out and then there's an oil spill, they are responsible for it. You can't say it's just come to spill oil. After all, spilling oil, nobody's blaming Shell.
Thank you.
The coastal line, they have been causing carcinogens around our environment just to eliminate us. Cancer is killing a lot of our people. Cancers we don't know about that. We don't know it's happening. So it's on call for somebody to just take this little, I call it little, based on the mass spills that have been happening on our coastal lines in Joland, everywhere, even in the inland where they are bunkering oil. They are still spilling and killing us. So I don't think when they do this, we can buy it. We are not buying it for any reason. We won't buy it. Oil spill is oil.
Exactly.
That's the way I look at it, my brother. Go ahead.
Exactly.
Okay. In general, what you are saying is that this is a dysfunctional society that have been settling with the state to make sure you have. Okay. Good one. Then the last question is this. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? The last question I have.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
The name Michael, or should I say these two names, Michael and Joshua, is it English name? And if it's not an English name, good. If it's English name, good. I want to know. Then lastly, on that note, the name Michael, what is the tribal lingua for it in Yoruba, please, sir?
I don't know. For me, Michael is not a Yoruba name. I know I'm a Yoruba man. Michael or Joe, whatever, it's not Yoruba. It's nothing to do with Yoruba. I can name you Yoruba names: Ade, Chola, Bola, Kunle, Gbemi, many today. None of those names, they have no connection with that. That is a foreign name for me. So that's all I will say to you. But I don't know. I hope that answers your question. But I'll leave it to Mazi. Maybe you might have other ideas.
Yeah.
I cannot help you on that one because for all I know,
Okay. No. Okay. Good. No, the basis of this question is this. A young friend of mine was standing here with me. is saying that he have right. Name has nothing to do with our future, or maybe our way of living, way of life. Now, I'm asking him now. I was telling, okay, you want to say something? Okay, because
what I would say, a name is everything. This is another thing. A name, Oruko tí wọ́n bá sọ ọmọ ni ọmọ máa jẹ́. That means in Yoruba name, whatever name you name a child is what that child will be. Whatever name you name that child is what that child will be. Now, a name is very important. So when we take, those of us taking Nigeria on our head, we are putting curses on our own ancestors. We are simply putting curses on our own ancestors. And that is the reality until we should not be, and what is more, not only putting curses on them, we are actually answering to a slave name, very much like Dr. Mazi Alozie said just now. It is a slave name. The people who have nothing to do with our culture, who know nothing about us, come and tell us we're Nigeria, and we accept it without question. And we put aside what our ancestors called us. That's a slave. We need to wake up from that. I don't have any English names, and I'm proud of that. I don't have any English names. I am proud of it. I'm a Yoruba man. I'm a Yoruba man through and through. I'm proud of my ancestry. I'm proud of who I am. I don't need an English name to validate who I am. I am a Yoruba man.
Wow. Awesome.
Do you know what you just said? It has implicated us. It has implicated the Middle Belt and the South, and the Monami South, the East. You see, the Middle Belt and the East, these are the people. Once they mention Christian, you know that man is a Christian. Once they mention Philip, you know it's a Christian. You see, but in Oduduwa, hardly do you hear Oduduwa person answering Philip or something like that. But from Middle Belt down to the coast of to Biafra land.
It's true. It's sadly true. There are some in Yoruba that have names like Koka and things. But you're right. And we need a lot of soul searching. We have really to wake up. We've been put asleep in a spiritual way. We have been put asleep in a spiritual way. We are under a spell that only us can free ourselves. We're not waiting for anybody to do it for us, but we have to wake up. So in your community, your names, the names they call the area, your ancestors had a reason for this naming that area. Why should we suddenly say that? For example, why should we accept a place called Port Harcourt? Do you know what Port Harcourt means? Does any people know what? The guy called Harcourt, he was a child rapist, and they named the Port Harcourt after him. Do you know what curse you are putting on the Port Harcourt people of that area? There's a name before. We need to go back to that name. These are things that we don't know. Sorry? Iguacha. Thank you. That's the name we should be using. We should take it. We need to really take possession back to what our ancestors have, the names our ancestors gave us. Because every single name has a meaning. There is a reason behind it. But if you go and answer an English name, what reasoning is behind it? No reasoning. They call Lagos Lagoon. It's not a lagoon. Eko is the name of Lagos. Awori call it Eko Akete. That's what it is. These are ways of enslaving our minds. So there is a lot of things that we need to do in terms of historically. Even in the language that we're speaking. Biafra must be speaking Igbo language, Yoruba must be speaking Yoruba, because anybody coming in, if you go to China, if you do not speak Chinese, you will not get any contract. It's as simple as that. If you do not speak Chinese in China, you will not go and get a contract. They won't answer you. You need to learn the language. So why are we having to go and learn the language of those who colonized us? It's got to be that we really, there's a fundamental work that needs to be done on that front. So anyway, my brother, let me stop there.
Honestly speaking, this country needs to divide as quickly as possible so that we get ourselves together. Look at the names of these
quickly.
Doctors, this and that.
Yes.
Mary Street.
Yes.
What about the indigenous? You barely hear their names. We enslave ourselves all around and we can't breathe. We are suffocating.
Thank you. That is the reality right there. we have a lot of work to do on that front. I would say, well, like I said, when we get Yoruba Nation, many of us are, when we get Yoruba Nation, one of the things that must be prerequisite is that everybody will speak the language. Yes, we understand some people may still be speaking English and all that, but you come in and you learn it, and it actually provides opportunity for jobs. When people are having to teach and learn, somebody's earning. So that would, likewise in Biafra, our language has to be the language, and anybody that wants to do any business, if you cannot speak our language, no business for you. You need to learn our language.
See the extent of the conspiracy. Let me put it clear right here. You've been to France. They speak French.
Yes, exactly.
Germany, they speak German.
German.
Now, when you come to international arena, they bring an interpreter to interpret what you say. They are proud of their language. But bring an African in the same arena, you'll be speaking eloquent English. No, his own language with an interpreter, and they'll say, but bring an African there, he will tell you that he is the master of English.
Exactly. So there is a lot of.
You people have done justice to this. Before I leave you people, I have a testimony. One of the man of God, Ram, said something that touches my soul. And he said, give example like P2V. Even if he goes in there, he's not going to give you people Biafra. So that you should stop deceiving the people. And I wouldn't want to close the name of this man, God, but I love you all. P2V, you're going to read out your teeth with your tongue. Bye for now. Bye for now.
Thank you.
Okay, and then, well, thanks for calling. Thank you for the very important question you raised. Thank you so much.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, Mazi Alozie.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My name is Chukwumalo. I'm speaking from my location. I greet you once again, Mazi Alozie. I greet Mazi NY.
Thank you very much, my brother. I appreciate you.
Okay. What I want to say today is this. Malami, God is going to disgrace Malami because Malami is a terrorist in the portfolio of Minister of Justice in Nigeria. That is his work. He don't know his left or right in terms of logic. He is here because he's a Fulani. Malami started in Owerri, Imo State. That is where they start the plan. They remove Ihedon, which people has elected as a governor in Imo State, and they install a criminal in Imo State to make sure they destroy the Igbo race. But people who have no sense of reason don't know what is going on. But our leader and those of us who are listening to Radio Biafra will understand what is happening. Ihedon had won election under PDP in Imo State. They take Ihedon to Federal High Court. Ihedon had won them. They go to appeal court. Ihedon had won them. They go ahead and remove Onehe, who is the chief judge of the federation then, and the fifth Tanko Mohammed,
Chief Justice,
aeroplane turner, and they carry the case to Supreme Court.
Yeah.
From there, they do all the mago they did, and they use gun to force a criminal to be a governor in Imo State. And since that day till today, there was so many killings, burning people's houses, destroying people's homes. And all these things is the people that Malami have set up to bring false information to make sure he accuse our leader. That is why the International Court, they were changing every day until the appeal court take over the matter. I use this opportunity to greet a 3-man panel in appeal court who stand for the truth, who stand to defend the truth, who have given their judgment, and their judgment is final. No court in Nigeria will judge our leader. Is there. Everything is inside the judgment. So everybody must understand that Chukwu Okike Abiyama is with IPOB, is with our leader. Chukwu Okike Abiyama will disgrace this criminal Malami with the big portfolio of Ministry of Justice in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Fulani have destroyed Nigeria every corner. Malami is going to be disgraced. Watch out what is going to play, because those people in the Supreme Court, they are human beings. Anything they did, the case of our leader is not only in Nigeria, it's connected from abroad, overseas, internationally. So there's no way they will get out of it. They can waste the whole time, but at the end, we win. Because Chukwu Okike Abiyama will decide enough is enough. The whole world are stealing in Nigeria. The whole world are stealing in Nigeria.
Literally.
That is why they keep quiet. But there will be a time their quietness will be end. The Fulani have destroyed the security of the country. The Fulani have destroyed the finance.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Everything.
Hello, 1 second, please.
Have
Hello?
completely destroyed. Anybody who is
1
saying
second,
that
please,
he's
guys. I
going
don't know
to
what's
do
happening here.
to bring Nigeria together is a fool like P2P who don't know his history. Anybody that don't know his history is not a human being. P2P is supposed to know the history of Azikiwe, history of the whole thing that happened from 1945 to date. Because P2P is a fool at 40, and he will remain fool forever. Nigeria is a fool at 62 years without any single thing to show as a country. But they are busy looking for a nation. Nigeria is not one country. Nigeria is forceful to be a criminal country, and it is working so. And people who have eyes have seen it so, like our leader and some of us. Thank you very much, Biafra.
Biafra.
The call number is +14847670848. Peter Obi's issue is not settled out himself. That's his decision.
Yeah.
We don't have anything to do with it. He will try.
We don't need to. Yeah, we don't need to even. That's his own personal decision if that's what he wants to make. We should focus on what is impacting the lives of many of us.
Yes.
And we have to understand that even those of us who are abroad, we are suffering from what is happening every day in contraction Nigeria. We were chased out of Nigeria by the injustice, and we can no longer be quiet. And we are saying that we have to dismantle contraction Nigeria because it is built on our ancestral land, and we have every right to reclaim Yoruba land, Biafra land, Middle Belt, and even the Hausas. That's what we're saying.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Hello, Mazi Alozie. Good afternoon.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
Mazi Alozie, I remember you are coming from my location. Thank you for today, Mazi Alozie, and Citizen AY. I greet you.
Thank you, my brother.
Please, I want to quickly talk on this issue of this very matter that is our last caller to sit now. Concerning the three-man panel, the Supreme Court. According to the report from Vanguard, you know that these three judges has been changed. I mean, they have transferred it to
That's the appeal court judges.
Huh?
Yeah.
That's the appeal court, not the Supreme Court.
Appeal court.
This year's appeal, this three-man appeal court judge, the three-man judge, this very three judge has been transferred from their place to other places. The other one that is in Kupe, they have transferred that one to Oka. Another one, they have transferred the other one to Wore. To transfer the another one back to Kupe. They have changed the position of the three judges like this now. All this after judgment. This is just corruption in open. He called it a country because they deliver judgment that is rightly forward to see. If government cannot hold judgment from court, then what's the essence of legislation? They should abolish the third arm of government, which is legislation. They should abolish it. So we will look at there's no court. This is not the high policy. The court deliver judgment, and government said no. This is a joke. You know, these people they don't know the meaning of what it is. The case that the whole world is interested in. But again, I want to then I think they have something like a NDA, Nigeria Bar Association. We have something like NDA. So what is the reason of NDA? If they cannot come out to defend their institution, now it's like a joke that this three-man panel. You make to look like a joke. They caricature them after they deliver their judgment. They strike out according to their judgment that the rendition annoys any other whosoever charges it has made. They strike out the remaining charges. And then when he said lie, he said this, they won't take it. And according to your legal procedure, you must discharge the person in question. So if you even if you want to go appeal, that's up to you. But you have to honor the judgment of the court. But this cannot happen. And they call this government a democratic government. Can you call it a democratic government? And we are this military regime. And ever, you are talking about the constitution. This constitution is a military constitution. And how can we allow military constitution to be using in the democracy?
Yes.
Military constitution. You are amending few of them. What are you amending? What abolish constitution? Completely abolish it completely. No constitution for democracy. Continue upholding the military constitution.
Let's get this clear.
Yeah. We appreciate you, my brother. Well, you're right. The constitution is a fraud, and we need to challenge it collectively. We must. But thanks so much for your comments.
Yeah, God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
547608848. Mazi, go ahead and quick. We are running out of time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mazi Alozie. I greet you, citizen, LYCP. I salute you. Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Greetings also. Thank you.
It's our strength. And they are here.
Yeah.
We all are here to do the right thing, and we must remain firm. My name is from the blessed land of Biafra, Mazi, a zoological republic. AY said a lot of things that is clear to those of you that is saying you are proudly Nigerian. Injustice to one can also be injustice to other tomorrow. There are so many terrorists in the zoo that is working freely, and nobody is harassing them, nobody is asking them why this, why that. But for Malami and the evildoers and the mass evildoers in our land also, that is telling Malami to go. Say you don't welcome this. Disobey court order. Tell the whole court in the zoo you are bigger than them. And the whole world is watching. And even the judicial department in the zoo, they are silent, watching the evil citizens of the zoo. The first class satanic children who call themselves elite in the zoological republic, who doesn't value the life of innocent people. They are telling the whole world that the zoological republic is not a democratic country. That what they are doing here is impunity. They are here to do what they like. And we are telling the whole world that that is the reason why we, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are saying we are no longer interested to be in this useless country called Nigeria, because they don't love what the other part of the world are doing when it comes to the respect of human life. That is the reason why when you check the daily news, you will see that the zoo are making headlines just in bad things. What you see from zoo in daily basis is the evil headline that says so much people died. People died, so number died. You can never get any results from the zoological republic. And who are the cause of all these evil things? The zoo telling people who are supposed to be against. They are ruling over the masses, killing enough. We are saying enough is enough. That is the reason why
it's enough.
We are here.
Yes, sir.
We must be here to do the right thing. Anyway, thank you so much. May people start and be your friends. Thank you so much.
Amen, my brother. And you too. Thank you. Thank you so much. A few more minutes.
Yeah, we can. You can leave us now. We'll get back next week.
Yes, thank you very much. Before I go, I want to just say to people, please do take the time and let's continue this struggle to, raise their awareness in your community. We are all part of this struggle. And the work that we do together is very, very important in this struggle. It's important that we continue to awaken ourselves and our communities, that we have the right to self-determination. So I just want to say that I'll listen a little bit, and I might drop off from this one. But thank you very much. Thank you, my brother. I think everybody.
Thank you. Your name and where you calling from. Make it quick.
Dr. Chukwemeka Alozie, thank you for taking my call.
Welcome.
You're speaking to your brother who's the scavenger. I'm calling from Africa Sud, South Africa. Is anyone still around?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm just here. Go on. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just about.
Let him explain this music I will play for you.
Yes.
Yakana boy mama, onye na-emeka nseme o. Yakana boy mama. What I mean is that anybody who do how I do, anybody who think how I think, is my good friend. And
yes.
A good friend is better than a bad brother. A good friend is better than bad brother. That's what Igbo proverb said. So
thank you.
A good friend that is better than a bad brother, because if they put you and put P2B, I will choose you. I will choose
Thank
you.
You
think the way I think, and you fighting for we are fighting for the masses. Imagine if our leader, Mazi Alozie, a prisoner of conscience, come out today and listen to your voice, defending humanity, talking about humanity, irregardless of that you are one of the, you are among the favored son of that Nigeria, if we have to say that. Because the reason why I'm saying it is that in Lagos, they have seaport. In Lagos, they have international airport. In Lagos, you can use 15 naira to eat a plate of food. But that same plate of food in the eastern Nigeria, that is Biafra land, will cost you 150 naira. In Lagos, you can buy a pure water for 15 naira, but in that Biafra land, that pure water, the same pure water will cost you 200 naira. So that can you see the difference? The reason why, before I know I've been calling since because I wanted to call because the line is busy. But I want to ask you just simple question. This question is, can you ask the Biafran youth, why did they want to be willing to P2B? Why did they want to be willing to? And if they think, ask them question, if they think that P2B can win this election, be the president of Nigeria, will P2B be a dictatorship? Because I don't know how you can do this type of thing. P2B have not even one single representative of that Labour Party, and that is you called Nigeria. So, I don't know what we make. Can you ask them question too? Those Biafrans, the people I concentrated now. If somebody like you, who have all this privilege, will be fighting for the liberation of their people, what is that thing that is in the heart of Biafrans? Some Biafrans, because it's only with the IPOB members who are fighting for this cause, carrying everything on our head. What can you help us how you can talk to these people? What makes them to enjoy suffering? What makes them to enjoy slavery? What will make them to be tackling this one Nigeria? Because I think, and I don't know how I fathom it. Please, can you help me talk to these people? Maybe they can listen to you. Because you have a magic voice. Maybe your voice can help them. Talk to their mind. Please.
Yes.
Thank you for taking my call. Biafrans, I love you.
You're welcome.
Members, you are my blood.
God bless. Thank you, my brother.
Speaking.
Thank you.
Let's take this call. Let's take this call and see
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, Mazi Alozie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go ahead, quick. We are out of time. Go ahead.
Yes, I will do that. Let me greet citizen A1. Is this still there?
Yeah, he's still here.
I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Buki, ẹ káàsán,
mo kí yín. Ẹ ṣeun gan ni.
Okay, because of time, let me just go to straight what I want to say. Mazi Alozie,
Yes.
thank you for having me. It is welcome. What I want to say is this: if it P2B or no P2B, P2B is just beating inside bush. I will tell you why. P2B, they asked P2B a question. They says, P2B, are you assuring Nigeria that you are going to repair Nigeria? Do you hear what P2B said? He said we must start somewhere. We have to start somewhere. So,
Yeah, I saw that. Yes, I saw that.
Yes, and now I'm beginning to see what we are telling him. Before he said, I will fix Nigeria, put Nigeria. Today, he's changing his tone. He said we must start somewhere. It's not like the car is going to Port that you send it to Kaduna, and we must start somewhere. This to tell you that people didn't have to see what we see. You see, even angels from heaven can never call Nigeria. Nobody can.
No.
Nobody will repair that country. That country is just to bring it down. Let everybody go his own way. That's only the way out. Now, Mazi, let me come to you for this question. Our Omiloko, our Alagba, Tinubu.
Yes, Emiloko.
Emiloko, it's my turn. Okay, what I want to say is this. Omiloko, Emiloko. Yeah, Omiloko, no, okay, time no. And what was say? This time around, the man this guy go choose that is running mate. What I want to say is just to tell our Yoruba brothers to shine their eye because there's something fishy.
Very shifty, very shady.
Yeah. Something is fishy. You see, Emiloko, they have now given him mandate. Says before he can do anything, standing order for Emiloko. Before he can do anything, Shetima must surely be the first. Now,
exactly.
Say one thing. The interview Shetima last time, he said, I will be for security, and Emiloko, which is Tinubu, will be for finance. And my question is this: if Shetima become for security and Emiloko for finance, who is the commander in chief then?
Exactly. It's
not Tinubu. Do you see how they are relegating our brother Tinubu now? Do you see the arrogance of these Fulani people? Do you see it?
Exactly.
You see, this Shetima,
and they're doing it in plain sight. They're doing it in plain sight. They're doing it in the open.
Of course, Tinubu enter as a president now. They have been killing satelliting Tinubu somewhere. Now, if this man becomes the security chief of security now, he is the commander in chief. That means he's higher than Tinubu. So what I'm saying here, let our Yoruba brothers open their eye. Let them open their eye. What is this Fulani about to do? Is the same man, this is Shetima, is the same man who says that if you see any northerner that eating Nigerian man's leg fresh, he will not say it's bad again. That he has learned how to support his own northerner man. This is the same man. This man is on a mission. Tinubu should be careful about this man. What I want to say is tell our Yoruba brother to shine their eye.
Yes, so I agree.
Because Shetima is going higher than Tinubu. Shetima, if they enter there, Shetima will be the commander in chief, and Tinubu will be underground. That's what I want to say here. Thanks for having me, and God bless you. Thank you.
God bless. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Yes, you're right, my brother.
Citizen, thank you very much. We're out of time, and we'll do this again next week. And nice being with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye now. Bye. We'll see you next week. Bye.
People, this is where we'll be ending today's broadcast. We're out of time, and I thank all of you that have contributed. This is why we're here. We're here to enlighten you. We're here to tell you what you don't know. And some of them you know, but you don't want to believe. I think you're believing. Seeing is believing. We've exposed the whole lies and evil they are heaping on us. So I thank all of you. Tomorrow we'll be on the air. You know, there's another program coming on tomorrow, so don't miss that. Don't miss that. Our program's always packed. Huh? So I thank all of you that join us today. Let our leader go. Let him go. He's done nothing to you. He's not responsible for your insecurities. Your insecurity that has caused doubt and quest for safety. So have a nice day and be very, very careful. Thank you.